gracious, what a Monday. Hoping for the best right now, chat. We'll have to see if this stabilizes properly, but today is obviously a very big one. Welcome to August. I will say it is now August, so it is now fire season up here in the Northwest. So yeah, first day of shitty air quality. I think I can say that, and YouTube will be fine with that. But yeah, I'm ready for it. It's time. I was wondering where it was. I felt like we've been missing something, so I'm already smelling something on the air. You can smell it immediately. I have a thing. So just wanted to update you guys on where we're at, but obviously happy August, and it's time to do some gambling. Hop rocks your room with wildfire smoke. Shout out Lua, welcome in. Good to see ya. I should be all set up with this. I've got one more thing to plug in, but yeah. Shout out Lua. Obviously, what I will say, implied updated terms. If you want to submit something about other games, I'll be happy to show that off as well. Cool to see a warm snow segment, and we can just talk it through and talk through Harsh and Lua. Just, you know, we've mentioned warm snow. I think I don't know if I've played it on stream, but yeah, I have one last thing to pull up. So I gotta say, man, I'm glad to have all my day ones, all my real ones. This is the thing, with very minimal effort, you now have like drastically better odds. Like me just torpedoing my Warframe channel by playing other video games. I mean, who'd have thunk, right? But no, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, like it means that, you know, Lua and Harsh and Tatsu and Chris, and I could name most of them at this point, that they just have really good odds at winning now, and it's just this is the real one's raffle. You know what I'm saying? This is the, you know, when the I don't know how to describe it, but I need to just do the stuff. But, you know, obviously there's a community showcase that happens at the start of this, and I think we should start it off with Tatsu's Oraxia. So good to have Tatsu over on Twitch. I think this should not be too loud, but ooh. I think I just blew out your guys' mics, or headphones, so I apologize for that. But I think we're all set. Okay, I can see your chat now, yeah. Hotbox your. Lua, that's great. Yo, well said, Lua. That sounds awesome. Say less. Coming up on a March HOC. Not mine are fine. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I think we're all good to go. Shout out Bajan, welcome in. I should have you in as well on the wheel, but we'll see that. But chat. I wanted to turn down the volume so it doesn't get blasted, but I wanted to just replay it a couple times because it's so satisfying. I think I paused it right at the money shot, so apologies. It was just probably blowing at your guys'. So he's using the Synapse, but obviously like the weapon you use does not necessarily like matter because you only care about the AoE of your fourth ability. So, you know, Oraxia, obviously you go into your 4, you have the spider legs, you're going all around your spider woman, and then yeah, you get toxin damage, but also killing enemies now has this, like, you know, cascading toxin AoE. And, you know, what can I say? Let the toxin work for you. Like, kind of sit back, relax. Like, you have all the control. Can I loop this? Yeah, I can loop this. Let me just loop this a couple times, because this was an instant. This is like the first thing you tried. It's funny with Spinnerax. Yeah, Spinnerax is fucking goated.
Prepare for life support.
Spinnerax, if you guys don't know, that is the only time I'm using melee afflictions, and that is my crispy gamer build. Still a bonk build, but it's not bonk fluent. It's not toxin, or it's bonksin. That's probably a bad call, but yeah, Spinnerax also. If you're looking for this, it's like a 10% chance for them to explode. So that weapon is with or without Oraxia. I'll say that. Like, I think Spinnerax is in this like rarefied air where there's like very unique bonk weapons. Like I immediately thought of what is it? The Coda Meyer, I think. Like you can get that heavy attack also is only toxin. I don't know if the Spinnerax is only toxin. I don't want to like waffle too much, but shout out Oraxia for just being able to explain this sick ass new mechanic. Yeah. Apparently use affliction. Yes, yes. I think I use afflictions on Pangolin as well. I might also use it on Pangolin because it has that force slash proc on the normal slam, not the heavy slam. So now I'm fully waffling. But with Lua here, shout out Lua. I just wanted to show this off. Lua's back through trials and tribulations and proving your identity. Very timely. I didn't want to like do a news segment, but for the UK to be like, yeah, we're gonna have to scan your face to make sure. Oh, you want to jerk off? And then Lua's like having to prove his identity. Like, yes, that's me. That's correct. It's like I don't even want to know what kind of documents they're asking for, and it's just like, oh god. But then for there to be so many updates and so many changes with like the Rails system and like the rewards you already got, I just get this bomb in the inventory to start off. I'm just like, what a storied tale of the whole like Rail update and like changing all the what do I try? Like changing all the different new player stuff. Like, you know, I got free stuff here or there, but you know, shout out, I gotta say it. Yeah, you got some good odds, dude. I think I'm still covering the odds right now. I didn't want to show them off. I wanted to surprise that a little bit, but I also wanted to just call out one of your screenshots, just melee, just. And then I'm assuming you had the synergy there. Increase the text speed. Oh. I just wanted to. I thought that was pretty gold. Like, just calling it out, yeah. Whenever you want to look at the Ember skin, you have to verify your ID. Yeah, Ember, Valkyr, yeah, shout out, dude. I feel it. Yeah, that was fire to see. Dude, I was, you know, I've been grinding Windblown. That's like a isometric melee game. So sick. So, you know, I've been thinking about returning. But then last time, of course, Harsh. Oh, Freaky Bar. Is that like Freak Bob? Freaky Bar. That's crazy. I like that. Shout out Harsh. Just I had one in the bank. I had one in the bank to put out. So welcome in the Chads. The Chads of chat. This is what I've been looking at. Yeah. Oh my, with Phoenix Beak. Oh my god, that's insane. Yeah, like when you guys were sending, was it Harsh that sent like the you know, the test dummy clip of like infinity DPS? The server's a graveyard, bro. Yeah. What can I say? I'm playing the long game. I gotta be honest. Like, the whole putting out clips, the whole playing with, like, doing streams with my friends, like, playing so many games. You know, like, every week I'm uploading clips of a different game. So it's like, it's all worth it. It'll all be worth it in the end. Like, trust me, moving on to clips is like something I've been thinking. I attempted it once on Warframe clips, but trust me, this is the last frontier, because this is something that I can just do and it's easy. Like I can just always be cutting out clips of guest streams. Like I do guest streams with I do guest streams with Avi on Friday. So like, you know, just playing Night Rain every Friday only is already like fucking with the algorithm. But it's like, yeah, I never do anything with Avi, so of course that's the thing. If I can get him on a stream, I will, because those are I just have this bank now of like, it's just like Avi's trying to play well in Night Rain, and then I'm just like 1.5 drinks in, and I'm just like just talking to chat, and Avi's like, no, you need to go this way. Anyway, so shout out the real ones. And speaking of real ones, I had to show it off, the ratio. So Harsh, you have a 2 and 14. Lua's got a 2 and 14. Tatsu's got a 2 and 14. I think you guys were the only ones. So if you want to see what there was a couple layovers, like a couple stragglers from the previous month, technically, that I let in. So probably the best odds you've ever had. Well, Harsh. I showed it, but I have like 600%. Oh yeah. Because you have the goated. Yeah, can you see it? I think you should be able to see it. Oh no, this is the normal shot only. So this is showing the normal shot, but no, that is the secret strat was run, like the that status chance bonus is like beyond basically anything you'd get access to, and it's like is it like blast and slash, like the Incarnon form has like a blast and slash, I'm pretty sure, but I remember just getting this funky ass loadout where I was like, Jesus dog, what is this? Yeah, it is like it is a downright criminal amount of status chance. So definitely good Riven bait as well. What I've realized is like a lot of these really like meta tier Incarnons, like I hate to call it out, but that's like what I would tier it as in my tier list, and like they just like their Riven disposition is still crazy. Like it makes me think that like it's still kind of hard to get those weapons. Like there's still a pretty small percentage of people, which is very curious. But I'm waffling, I'm stalling. Why am I stalling gambling? I've been doing this. I've changed some of the roles around as well. So now that if this is the potential stats, like if we're hovering around this number now in the Discord of like active people in the Discord, then what I've done is upped some of the stats, at least for the Rivens, because I realize I can get a big surplus of Rivens. So, and I literally don't have to play the game. I play the game a little bit, and I can get a big surplus of Rivens. So, I've upped kind of the numbers a little bit. Oh, show the stand chance? Yeah. All right, let's get rolling. Okay, well, I mean, would you speak of the devil? Would you be potentially speaking of the devil? Holy shit! Is this Lua's first win? Lua with the double roll. A big fat slice out of the pie. That slice looks a lot bigger. I mean, Lua, wow. Number one, absolute dub. But now comes the real one. Yes. I think we've all been waiting for it. I don't think just I think Harsh is looking at. Yeah, I might have some ideas in store for that, but I will cover that at a later date. But yeah, shout out Lua for the dub. Woo! Well won. I mean, to speak of like the real ones wheel, like very poignant, I guess I would say. Okay, here we go. Up to the numbers. So your low roll is 4 Rivens and your high roll is 6 Rivens. That is like me going into your trade menu and just filling it with whatever Rivens you rolled. So I looked at some of the stats on my Rivens and I was like, yeah, this is getting. I'll show you how many rifle Rivens I have in a second, but yeah, okay. I felt it necessary. I was like, you know, with very little ease, I can like always be far beyond this surplus. Oh fuck. No, I'll give you 6 Rivens. I'll give you 6 Rivens. We should make it a big win. I'll cancel it out this once. If Lua's finally gonna get a dub, then I feel like he should get a full dub. So he's gonna get the 6. Yeah, he's gonna get the 6. I'm overriding the gambling. I don't care about the wheel in this case. In the future, the wheel will stand, but maybe if Lua gets a dub a second time, the wheel will stand. But for this one, let's make it a full dub and let's show off the actual numbers. So this is a live update as of this morning, as of me buying like 6 or 4 Rivens or something. So this is the ratio of Rivens that you're gonna get. So oh, this is the full status? Yeah. Wait 1 second, let me download this. Okay, give me 1 sec. Harsh. Strand. Very good. Okay. Yeah, read them and weep, chat. This is a ratio of long-term gameplay. I end up just getting numbers. So yeah, you've got some crazy odds. So we have 6 spins to do. So let's start off. Yeah, 91 rifle Rivens. You're obviously like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing? Oh, and it's a rifle. I'll let these stand. I feel like these have to stand. So, let's begin. That's number 1. All right, count them, Chad. All right, number 2. Okay, a kit gun Riven. I don't know if I feel like giving someone a kit gun Riven is like a litmus test, because there are a couple kit guns that are pretty good, but obviously they're weird. So that's number 2. Number 3. Are we feeling it? I don't know what he would be looking for, though. That's the thing. You never really know. Because you never really know what you're going to get. I always say that the purpose of the randomizer has always been like a Riven showcase. Like, this is the ratio of weapons that I would consider getting a Riven for. Anything below that is like not even, like, even if I get a Riven, I'm not really crazy over it. So there's a few maybe exceptions, but yeah, it's still a pretty high ratio. But another rifle. Holy shit. This guy's just like, oh my god. Yeah, damn. I feel the number two about the number one. You finally won. Yeah. Did I miss something? Oh, never mind. Hang on. Wait, that was number 4. Wait, let's just finish out these rolls. Throw me in cheap. Hey, if you want to join me for Archimedea's, this is a Monday stream after all. There's a pistol Raven. Yeah, I'm giving you the full win. I'm giving you the super win. So you're getting 6 ribbons, 6 veiled ribbons out of this. Yeah, I mean, holy fuck! You're taking 4 rifle ribbons. You're taking home 4 veiled rifle ribbons. Damn, that shit is skewed like a motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think how, since I've had it open, right? I don't know how long I've been doing this. Oh, playing Rainbow Six Siege with the boys. Okay, I see. Okay. And then there's one more thing, obviously, and I've changed this around. So this is a fucked up wheel. This wheel is like, what the fuck? So these are all the sets that I have a shit ton of. They're all on one side of the wheel. And that's the death side. So you get like a Bronco set. And then you have in through here, you got like a couple shades. I think there's a single glaive you might steal. There's a Stilla. So if you land anywhere in this half of the circle, you'll at least get something different. You won't get these guys that show up everywhere. This is just the ratio of relics that I've opened. And so yeah, this is the death side. And then you can see there's some stragglers, you know, Karst. I have some oddballs, Fang, a little interesting. I don't think anybody's going crazy over Fang, but yeah, you might land yourself a shade. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Ooh! Oh, the death side. Oh, unfortunate. The death side. Wow. Impressive. Another Lex. Well, that's how you get it. Oh god. That may be the most gambling that I could pull off. That made it 500 likes on TikTok. I didn't even notice that. I'm so sorry. I appreciate it. I can make Aeolak's Prime now. Yeah, poggers. Yeah, you could get I mean, well, yeah, you should have Lex. Maybe you have Lex Incarnon. Lex Incarnon is obviously the goated choice there, so that should be all the wheels. That's all the gambling for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I won't say anything about. I won't say anything else about that. I just don't want to incriminate myself further, but yeah, that's a nice dub. 4 rifle ribbons and Lex Prime. Oh, and of course, you know, the other stuff which you get to choose, which is a Prime Warframe set of your choice, and a max rank Acolyte Arcane of your choice as well. So that is on the docket as well. I don't mind rifle, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple really fire rifles out there that could really make it work. But there was one more thing I wanted to show off. Wait, I was just going to pull this up. On Discord. I think you guys should be able to see that. 782 status chance. So, yeah, you guys let me know. You guys let me know what you think. That's okay, and this is the bullet, I think. Yeah, and that's fire, magnetic, viral. Nice. Dude. Yeah, that's criminal. I sent another. Yeah, give me one sec. Another build, me and Lua found out that auto kills everything. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, I fucking love Zenistar. Yes, and it's Blast Fluent Zenistar. Oh, I have a criminal Zenistar Riven that I have to show you. It's an ancient fucking Riven. Oh, my God. But yeah, just wait. Speaking, if you're gonna call it out, I mean, this is back in the day, bro. What is this? Just melee damage range. That's it. It gives me a. I don't know if this is accurate to the disc, but I don't have prime reach in there, but I also have quickening because I use it like a sword a little bit too much. I honestly fucking love Rending Crane. I think it's a really sick sword game. Yeah, damage range. Yeah, that shit is so. That's from the vault, bro. That's from the fucking Riven vault. Like, I swear to God, if they could give me analytics, this would be crazy amounts of like data to have. But like, if they could give me analytics about like my journey through Warframe and tell me like when I got all these Rivens, and I could look back and be like, yeah, I know. The first time I ever got like super addicted to Rivens was like literally when the Trumna came out, and I just randomly rolled a fucking Trumna Riven as it's coming out, and I'm like, and then I just do the fucking thumbnail face, and I'm like, and then, yeah, that was like when I had, you know, what is 30 Riven capacity, and Rivens were fucked. Rivens were fucking evil back then. So we're gonna do an Archimedea. I should have time for Temporal. I might not have time for Deep. We'll have to see, but I did feel like we should do the cooler one. I was in PoE opening the Riven. Yeah. Oh my God. I remember that shit. I got really good at dealing with Dargans and remembering where they spawned. Because that's like all I did for a while was just like crack Rivens and just be like, come on. And that was the gambling days. Like, I'm off it now, you know. I'm not even doing it really. You didn't eat yet? Yeah. If I have time, I think I should have time, but we'll see how this one goes. But let's do Saryn real quick. This is shield capacity and energy max. Now the thing with shield capacity is I'm only really using it for like a marginal amount more shield recovery. You go from like 94 to like 109, so it's not a crazy. So you could replace this with another green. These are just like squish factor. I do have a little bit more energy max because I have negative efficiency. So, you know, in the event that I ever get a negative modifier. Oh yeah, appreciate it, Lua. Good to finally get a dub, but yeah, this is purely just so if my energy gets reduced by 75%, yeah. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. If my energy gets reduced by 75%, then I'm chilling. So I can still cast. I think that's my most expensive. Yeah, I'm not really bothering with miasma, but I have it there. I've thought about getting rid of it, but I also pretty much only use Zada's Whisper and Toxic Lash. And the combo with that is that both of these are separate damage instances. So if I have like Blast on Kompressa, then those Blast procs are going to count as, they're going to trigger that again. So it's like they basically double dip. And then I do also have Toxin status effects deal 45% more damage because, you know, I could use Spores and Miasma if I want to, but I'm mostly here for those two. So I was just like, I'm going to just fucking get rid of Molt. I don't care. Mods, yeah, you could expect it. It's pretty normal. I don't have crazy high power strength, but yeah, that's about it. It's basically just, yeah, double buff from these two guys. I love the duration on these as well. And then, of course, Arcane Avenger. So, yeah, I have a lot of tankiness. The main thing with adaptation, it won't save me from a toxin proc. Shout out Florida Man for following. Wait, was that like sped up? Was that sped up? Appreciate you dropping the likes as well. Adaptation won't save you from a toxin proc, so it's basically just here for like mosquito fire, so that you can potentially proc Aegis more often. So the more your shield gets damaged, the higher chance you have to proc on shield damage. So that's about it. Oh, appreciate the roses as well. Thank you. And this is infinite shield, so you just never run out of shield. So this is all just. This is mostly just so that I can use whatever weapon I want in like normal gameplay, but it ends up working pretty well for Archimedea as well. But yeah, this is that's all. Yeah, I'm never gonna use Spores. I'm not even gonna explain. I'm not gonna fucking use it. I'm just using two buffs and that's it. I'm just running around shooting shit. And that's why I do want to cover Kompressa, because that's fucking crazy. I have both of the ammo modifiers. Both of the fucking personal modifiers that reduce... Like, one of them reduces your max ammo, and the other one makes you gain less ammo. I'm like, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna rage. So, that has me pissed off. That's gonna fuck with me so bad. And also the one that I want to show is this. Yes. So, it shoots bullets. How do I explain it? It's a shotgun that shoots bubbles, and the bubbles stick to things, and then they explode. But they have like a varied explosion delay, so you get a bunch of hits per shot, and Enervate is very weird. There is some like there's some funky math on like getting crit chance buffs and stuff like that. So Arcane Avenger is gonna increase the floor of secondary Enervate, so it's gonna start me off with some crit chance, and then Enervate is gonna kind of just be broken with how the bubbles work, and the fact that I have Blast as well. So Blast is gonna count as an extra hit for Enervate, but it'll work to get you past the limit of big crit hits, which is orange crits. So we're gonna get into those reds. You may get some crazy numbers, and that is just additive crit, flat crit. You have a Spectra Vandal chassis? Probably not. Shout out Dioblera, I think I'm saying it right. I appreciate the follow as well, but Spectra Vandal, where do you get that from? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's, oh, is it from Invasions? Railjack? Oh, dude. Oh, God, probably not. I probably bought that, if I'm being honest. I have a Spectra Vandal, I have a Spectra Vandal Riven, but we're not going to cover that here. But anyway, I don't want to get too distracted. Kompressa Riven is damage, crit damage, so obviously this is a 1-star, and it's going to always be a 1-star. Only piece I'm missing, been on it for 3 days. Yeah, dude, I feel it. Hey, man. If you're willing to, I have a link to my Discord, so send me a ping in Discord after the stream, and I'll check and see. God. Anyway, I feel it though. The Veil shit. Are you farming your hollow keys as well? What do I want to cover next? Oh, I want to cover the Aeolak, because I recently re-rolled this Riven to crit chance multi-shot. I just needed crit chance. That's all I really cared about for the charged AoE. Yeah, it's just 100% crit. I mean, yeah, without this Riven, it's 63% crit chance. I'm like, that's like the only reason that this shit is like even consistently worth anything. Maybe that's too harsh to say, but yeah, I think it's what it does have is it's an AoE that's like very efficient, like in terms of it costs 10 bullets. So like the fact that my modifiers are like max ammo reduction and ammo gain is reduced, so that basically means that I'm still maybe surviving, but we'll have to see, because it means that ammo crates are potentially not even giving me enough for 1 AoE, so that's going to be a big issue. So you just have to test it. I do have Merciless. Obviously it's an AoE, so I'm not landing headshots, I'm being honest. Yeah, this is a Hunter Munitions as well for the... It's crazy. I mean, obviously it's not the weirdest thing to have Blast on the radial attack, but you know, I just added heat in there, and then that's pretty much it, dude. So it's a weapon that I've definitely used a lot and like stand by, but Archimedea is always something completely different. And to get like this shafted, hang on, I need to turn up I need to make the temperature on the AC higher. There you go. Okay. It's getting a little bit too chilly in here. All right. I'm like moving forward as if there's a mic in front of me, but nope, no mic, just right here. Have I been yapping long enough? I've talked about the Aeolak. Endura is just a status-only rapier. Obviously, it has a 300% slash proc, which is crazy, and a 100. On the standing attack, it's Vulpine Mask, and it is a very fast standing combo. And you got a 450 slash proc, so that's crazy. That's like almost as much as the... Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, it's just a blast and electricity with melee influence, and then I'm using quickening, so I'm actually like swinging it really fast. So I just have elementalists in there, and or garbage weapons, yeah. No, that's what I've always said is like, as soon as arbitrations came out, I was like, oh shit, the randomizer is good. This is easy, bro. Like it's a numbers game, chat.
Get your loadout ready.
At a certain point, especially melee. Melee is the hard one. But that's what I realized with Circuit very early on was like, oh, number one, most melees are just defined by what type of melee they are. I'm basically building most pole arms to be exactly the same. Same with dual daggers, same with daggers, blah, 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 blah. So Circuit and having a high enough ratio of weapons that I was incentivized to get all the weapons really showed me like, oh, you could basically just GG with everything, yeah. I was oh yeah, no. I think, well, arbitrations, the only thing that sucks is that when you die, you turn into a fucking pillar. Yeah, that's it. Some dude who's going to Steel Path and is not really ready for arbitrations just gets tapped immediately, and then they get tapped again. Yeah, that's it. That's that's its struggle. That's why I don't do it. I'm gonna get the last of the galvanized mods, and I'm like, I'm not fucking. Some of those, like if it's a survival, you can totally just do that shit solo. Like I love playing solo. That's my other thing is like being able to do solo is like so much better. But let's cover the missions. 732. So I think we maybe only have time for this. Enemies take 95% less damage from non-weak point hits on an exterminate. Enemies only take damage if a player is within 15 meters of them. Entanglement? Nah, these are all a joke. This is just an exterminate. Wait, is it always a Scaldra? Are there always Scaldra enemy in that yet? Most of these modifiers are a complete joke. Drones fly below flare, you just fucking shoot them down, yeah. What is this? This is Warframe. We're doing Archimedea. Not even Max Schools help revive you. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like me cracking the code on like the operator revive was like a game changer for me. But it was also just me cracking the code on an operator build that actually like did a zillion damage. Like I don't know if you know, but the 4 scaffold that alt fires, the glaive is just criminal. I haven't seen this. When do you unlock it? So this is $19.99. So this is very high level content. So you have to complete the Hex quest, which is the new war. So this is like the end game of all end game, and you're gonna see why very, very shortly. You're gonna see why just in a second. I do $19.99 now. So what do you need to get Elite Archimedea then? You should just be able to talk to Kaya, and you can do normal Archimedea, but I don't know if you're ready for it. Like, the question of unlocking versus succeeding is a completely different story. You're MR9, yeah, I would say. The reason that I love this mission is because I own everything. So it's a kind of a fun time to just show off a bunch of crazy shit, but yeah. This one is a complete joke besides noise suppression, which is just like shoot the fucking drones, you know what I mean? So not the worst. Corrupted Flesh is maybe difficult, but I don't think so. Finally, though, this one is crazy. Assassination, Heavy Warfare. Enemies take 95% less damage from non-heavy weapons, so forced to use the Mausolon, but we get to use the Mausolon, which I didn't cover, so I should cover the Mausolon as well, but yeah, that's a quick little segment there. All right, let's do the Mausolon build real quick. I've covered it before. All right. Forgot to cover it in the build section, but once again, a Riven that I have no idea how I roll. This is only 50% crit chance, so it's not even that much crit chance, but you can see that is half of Parallax Scope, so yeah, without it, it is Do I have a normal build somewhere? Yeah, okay, here's the normal build. 60%, so you only lose 15% crit chance, so it's not that crazy. What are the rewards for it? You get Archon shards. So Archon shards are like, they're like extra mods for your Warframe, basically. Like you can get shield capacity or like power strength. Like I basically think of them as mods in that way. Is like you just have 5 extra slots for these special buffs, and some of them are situational, and some of them are like melee only or like secondary. It's a very deep system. It's beyond you. That's the important thing. I don't know if it naturally progresses. You'll get to do Archon hunts. You might have done a couple Archon hunts. That might be a little bit more doable because you actually get to like choose your builds and stuff. There's also Netra cells in the Entrati laboratories, but I wanted to look at this. First, Titania Prime Graveborn Fairy. Interesting. This is a sick one. This is Grendel's original Syandana. Yeah, so. Wait, I want to see the chest piece. I want it to go around. This is sick. I wish it would show the Dex Pixia form. I guess that would be way too much to ask, but oh, I like this. Vicasa Aegis. Interesting. Damn. That's kind of sick. That's like sentient shit. That actually, and it's like the same color palette, or it's like the same material consist. And this is Valkyr. What was it called? Claws of Cinder. Oh, dude. What is this? Fog of War, right? Smoke of War? I don't know. The Stardust Sigil. Or the Stardust Signa, I think. Dude. This is like, that is like one of the best Signas. That one is so sick, so. That is sick. Oh, I didn't even notice. I don't know why I didn't even notice. The energy color is black. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this just looks like a normal Valkyrie skin. No, I was like, whoa. Mind fucking blown. Head exploded. All right. Time to get serious, Chad. I'm going to just start this up one more time just in case.
Got a set of crisis events lined up.
Begin research. Okay.
Make sure we get a gold
Alright, Chad. Time to get serious. I've pretty much covered everything. I think I also mentioned ammo deficit. That's really the only one I care about. Ammo deficit, max ammo. Oh, ammo restart from drops and gears reduced by 75%. And then undersupplied, max ammo on all weapons reduced by 75%. So, I have one quarter. I have a quarter the amount of ammo, but I don't know if the Kompressa can work around it, but I have a feeling we could give it a shot. Ooh, excuse me. I think it's time to lock in. I've been playing more Warframe recently, but definitely not as much as I should be. So, I was doing some Omnia runs here and there. Oh wait, let me pull up Discord real quick. Woo! That's bad. Trading? Nice. Oh, you joined? Oh, that's sick. Oh, I didn't even realize. Well, I appreciate it. Alright, I'll take a peek. Am I... Oh, no, somebody just joined. Okay, one sec. Okay, one sec. Okay, chat. Don't freak out too much, chat. I know this is on that, and this is on that. Okay. I have to remember where all the buttons are on my mouse. Yeah, I have all my abilities on my mouse. I'm a true gamer. Yeah, I have... No, I'm not even going to do the bit. Do the bit. Oh, that's cool. It fucking highlights their head. I guess if it's a bubble shotgun, maybe it's kind of guaranteed to hit their head, so... Maybe that whole modifier just gets completely obliterated, and I do love a little bit of Zada's Whisper as well. This is a unique situation where I actually get a good synergy with Zada's Whisper. As every single time, I feel like I don't even realize it, and I take like Lex Incarnon with Zada's Whisper. And Lex Incarnon, which is a bullet that you want to go straight, just gets pulled off into the Zada bubbles, and you're like, I'm so fucking stupid. One of the most goated abilities. And then you just look yourself in the eye, like, what are you doing here? Are they pulling it to the center of his body? I think that's what they're doing. I think. I don't think they're pulling it to his head. Maybe we'll find out, Chad. Maybe my bubble gun isn't as poggers as we once thought. Where is this? Where's this fucking... Oh, it's through here. Okay, I get you. Was it Cash Crash? I didn't even see what the... Sealed armor. No, what a fucking... What a fucking goober moment. God, I'm feeling like a loser. We're gonna go hunt some. We're gonna hunt some fucking Fervon. Okay, sweet. We get a Valkyr. Didn't even notice. We get a sight. Is that why they were highlighted? It's not because of the mission modifier. Is that what I'm realizing? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, it's pretty likely that scan ability. It's hard to miss with that thing. You get the cone right. Oh, it sounded so weird in my head. Alright, chat. We got one more. Definitely not on the outskirts. Oh, he's just dealing with this fucking dedicant. Broccoli-headed, Zin-munching. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Gen Z. Yeah, I'm definitely Gen Z. Can't you guys tell? I was born in 2000. Everybody's like, fuck off. I see nothing. Have I walked past it 5 million times? I think that's the answer. Oosh. Gone. Now, is it internet troubles or is it gaming troubles? You know, they call it the gaming troubles. Does anything happen if we miss all the Fervon? I don't think so. I think I'm just stalling at this point. I think we're just playing the mission now. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not worried. We don't have Cash Crash, so it doesn't really matter. If we had Cash Crash, then I would kind of be fried. Is this even the right way? It seems like it. Oh my god. Am I following Bozo's chat? The ISP is being firebombed for not respecting net neutrality. Yeah, dude. Warframe and connection issues? Oh, lol. Relatable? Well, I guess I could keep these guys buffed. Yeah. Okay, chat. Now I guess we're playing properly. Now I guess I'm finally playing right. Right, guys? I swear I play Warframe off camera. Sorry, guys.
Enemies inbound.
Am I getting... Do I have 90% DR against gas? I should at this point, right? I've been hit by it enough. That's the thing. If it doesn't kill you immediately, then you're fine. This time it's not Thatcher's fault. Margaret Thatcher, you son of a bitch. It's the internet trolls. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I have no ammo. No wonder I couldn't shoot anything. I swear to fucking God. How long was I doing that? I get 5 ammo per... Okay, chat. Okay. I do have 0 ammo. And I've been shooting them in the face till forever, so this is gonna be a little bit bad. I think this has become much worse. That's a real take. I'm gonna see if I can grab some ammo. Oh, does he have an ammo box? Is he gonna drop an ammo box? Wait a minute, chat. Wait, is this site... What? Doesn't site have a fucking ammo box that I can pick up? Does it show up on the map? Is he taking all of his for himself? Come on, man. I can use some ammo right about now. Oh, God. Come on, man. I've got a fix, you know? I need my fix. Oh, God. And I'm still, you know, trying to get used to this fucking mouse. Don't worry, chat. I got it. I swear I'll succeed. I swear I won't die immediately. I'm just following these guys. Oh, there's just... I'm cleaning up stragglers, and am I walking the right direction? I think so. I am definitely walking. I'm not moving as fast as I should be, but yeah, I'm just cleaning up stragglers at this point. They're done with this mission. Wow, I guess Clutch, Valkyr looking a lot better with that fucking... With that fucking exalted weapon. What a useful weapon to have. Right, guys? How effective is that? Yeah, I got my eye on Endura. I gotta test it and actually see how it's playing, so. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, and a free pizza. Nice. Free pizza. Ha! Free pizza! It's like fucking... When I played TMNT. Yeah, the TMNT... Oh, fuck. The TMNT clips that I had. Oof. Yeah, I mean, I should mention it, chat. Speaking of clips, I've been speaking about it earlier, but... Yeah, this Saturday, I'm having Kyle back over. His friend Adam and Liam are coming over. Look forward to a Citrine Passion in the near future. Nice. Yeah, they're coming over for, I don't know if they were they said we could go from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it's probably more like 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. or something. Because, yeah, I was kind of doubting. I was doubting 8 hours of content. I think the microphones could last that long. That's why I got these mics, because they have a long enough battery. So that was a interesting one to be prepared for that. So glad to be in that position. I'm fucking walking in direction now. Oof. Definitely not walking on sunshine. I could see myself using the Aeolak nullifier actually.
Is it still twitching?
Alright, I've got enough energy for these guys, and then I should be good. Yeah, because I'm worried about tech rot. I think those are the ones that explode, but I can heal flare. That's like one of the only reasons that I have Vazarin on my Archimedea build is just...
time for pleasantries.
Honestly, I could swap it for like basically every other mission and still kind of play fine, but you know, if I were playing properly, I would actually just be spamming the one all the time, and that's kind of it. But yeah, that's actually not very efficient. Maybe I should try just see how the thing works. I have all my multi-shot, but yeah, I'm doubting I'm getting nearly enough kills to keep Merciless active at all. So. I mean, it's got me thinking, can I land headshot kills to use a deadhead? Am I that much of a pro gamer? 36 shots, wow. That's pretty sick, actually. I mean, I guess it means that the Aeolak has pretty good ammo capacity.
Didn't you make a mess?
Hey, nice, sweet. I'm glad I can actually hear Minerva. That's pretty sick as well. Alright.
Pilot has entered infiltration.
Oh, I don't need to do that. I really don't need to do that. I am stuck on the Matter Eye. If you saw that, those were definite Matter Eye vibes. Yeah, popping sling strength like every 20 seconds. Yep. I mean, it lasts 20 seconds, so you would assume that long, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think we probably have time for just Temporal Archimedea. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a fucking Metrocell or something. We'll see how long this takes, but yeah, I'm feeling like we might cut it a little bit close. Although the thing is, I bet if I check the deep Archimedea, I bet we could probably burn through it. So depending on how quick this mission goes, the tank may take quite a bit of time, but we're actually like making decent time. Like I think I could potentially do a deep Archimedea in time. This guy's obsessed with time. I'm the clock master. Oh, do I need to pop my boy? Yeah, he said pop my boy, and I said what? He said what? Am I even near any of these guys to use Endura? I guess kinda. This defense, this Archimedea defense is like both fucking chill. It's just so weird. It's such a weird mission. I guess I'm getting, ooh, that's actually a fair point. I bet I'm getting way more ammo per ammo crate from these guys. Maybe that's right. I'm not sure. I got 10 ammo from that versus, what was it, like 4 from these guys? Maybe I should look into that. I will say for the final stage, the Mausolon is like by far like one of the most ammo efficient art guns ever. It's insane. Like the damage per bullet ratio in terms of like a gun that I'm actually kind of sometimes just dropping in mission. If I really wanted to, I could use a Necromech, but sometimes I just fucking drop the Mausolon. I just do that, you know, I just use it as a normal character. Oh, that deals 0 damage? Oh, that sucks. Oh, don't worry, he moved it. Ouch, yeah, that's cringe. Oh, he's getting nuked. I think I just heal that real quick. Oh, can't heal that. Here, 1 second. I think I can just clear these guys up. Yeah, I can just tap this and then stand here and heal him. Don't worry, Chet. Okay, I'm just thanking God that, oh, I need to let this shit recharge. Excuse me, Chad. Excuse me, Chad. I don't need to do that. I don't need to keep going into operator. I need to do this, like, basically every 10 seconds. I don't know how long the duration is exactly. Alright. Okay, sweet. That's gone. Just stand here and do this. That's it. Just get some passive healing going. That's kind of the... I mean, some of them may have Argon Burger, but this is just so easy. And I don't know how much it heals, like 1500 HP or something, but yeah, you're just kind of spamming it over and over. So little bit criminal, but not too much. Seriously. 2 waves left. 2 waves left. Not bad. Well, that does 0 damage. Oh, Chad.
That's what you get.
I wonder if this is gonna do any damage. I'm just gonna spam the glaive outward. I have all of my energy, so I can keep this active as well. But I'm kind of shafted right now. Because obviously those are some very interesting. I love it. You know, like when you fight the tank, and the little nodules, they're like a crate, or I don't know how to describe it. They have like a weird health mechanic. It's annoying as fuck.
I'm not sure I like it.
Hey, chill. I can just continue. I don't know if I can do it stacking. I don't know if I can just keep activating it. I don't know if that's the thing, but don't worry, chat. I've got a lot of time on my hands. I'm very good at doing one thing, which is chilling out, letting them do the work. I'm a master. If I'm a pro gamer at anything, hang on. Apparently I need to turn this down now. Okay, cool. All right. Keep going. 53k. Yeah, we're gonna survive. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, sweet. Yo, I could totally sound like that, right, guys? Haha. Right, guys? Amar becomes Screamo. Oh, I'm just definitely swapping into this. Alright, and I think my worm should potentially still be alive. I can just void dash into this guy. Yeah. Yeah, okay. A little bit stressful, chat. Maybe real. But we should be fine. 35k. Oh, am I getting fucking sound blasted? Am I getting fucking Biden blasted over and over again? Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, sweet. Oh, does that cost a lot of energy though? Interesting. Oh, did we reload apparently? Oh, and I have no ammo. Okay, well that's great. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and I'm moving way too fast. Oh, just way too fast. Is it just too... oh, I'm just yeeting him. Is he getting ragdolled by me every single time? Yeah, he's just fully getting ragdolled every single time. For like not even that much damage. We'll see how long we have to wail on him for. We just have to get him to half health, that's it. And I can stack as many... Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's on top of the thing now. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, and he healed himself. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, thank you. I'm not going to use that anymore. Oh, shit. Okay, now we're just fucking... No, this is just stupid. Oh, Chad, this is amazing. I'm out of ammo. I have no more ammo. I think I am lifting him. Yeah, I'm definitely lifting him. And he's healing off of us, so... Chad. We got the cursed Dedicate. We've seen the cursed Necromac. Now we have an ammo dump. We have no more ammo left. Is he stuck on the ground? Oh, we're close. Just nobody stand in the heal. Just nobody stand in the heal aura. Just for a little bit longer. Just a little. Oh, no more impact. Okay, somebody's got impact. Oh, there's the heal aura. I have no more ammo now. I have no more ammo. I think I could potentially do this. I could maybe deal some good damage with my operator, but I don't think so. And I'm gonna stand in the heal aura as well. Oh shit, Chad. We're totally cursed. Is it GG? Do we have the DPS? Yeah, somebody's standing in the heal aura. Oh, chat, this is crazy. Did you have this on your bucket list? Okay. You gotta get some damage going. Oh shit, I was in the heal thing now. Oh shit. Dude, this is evil. I don't know if I can condone this. I didn't think this worked. I thought this was fixed. I could have sworn this was fixed and this didn't happen anymore. Oh, there's the heal aura. Okay. Okay, the heal aura is down. This is like fucking evil. Because it'll hit their companion too. Even if you dodge it, it'll hit the companion. And then you're just fucked. Dude, this is so crazy. Oh my god. Oh, we're close. We're close. Come on. Oh, I have no energy. I have a feeling the heal aura is going to spawn on me. Oh, and there's the heal aura. Oh, fuck. Dude, this is so evil. Holy shit. Is this peak gameplay? Now listen up, Jack. We're going to farm some Archimedea. The one thing I don't like is a Scaldra Dedicant going into Los Angeles. That's more like a... Oh, I was in the healer. Fuck, bro. The one time I was staggered, dude. Are they getting it down to a science yet? I think it's also hitting my companion, potentially. Fuck, bro. This is crazy. This is evil. I really don't like this. Wait, I have the muzzle on. Should I use it? Wait, I might be able to make this work. I might be able to use this. Yeah, this might be better. Oh, stab him, stab him. Yes! I did that way too late. I forgot about the muzzle on. It has reduced max ammo. Of course it does. It has reduced max ammo. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a straight up live reaction. Oh, fuck. That was a thumbnail face. Oh, no, chat. This is very bad. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Cusco. Oh, Cusco's poison. Oh, the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Oh, it's all starting to come together. I feel like every time I do one of those impressions, it's always like the Meat Canyon version of it, you know, like the cursed cartoon version of it. It's just like distorted face version of it. Oh, Cusco's poison. Oh, the poison for Cusco. That's just the vibe of realizing you have 2 clips. Bro's got 2 clips for real. Shout out. Shout out. Unk out here with 2 clips. Fuck. Realest shit you've ever heard, bro. Fuck, dude. I should not be talking like this. But this is crazy damage. I feel like I've always felt like our guns are like super far behind the times. But this is insane damage. Obviously, I'm getting a double buff. And both of the buffs are separate instances of damage. So my bullet is getting a separate instance, and the AOE is getting a separate. So I'm getting like 4. I'm like double entrance. Yeah, can I get a double instance? Yeah, fuck, give me extra of that shit. Yeah, make it do more damage. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's me right now. I like that kind of damage. Yeah, give me a little bit more. Yeah. So that's kind of the vibe. Oh, it put it away. Oh, but I'm fine because I have a zillion of these arc gun ammo. So. Yo, that's not gaming. Oh, I'm glad I didn't activate it. Nice. Well, chat. Well, ooh. That's just what Archimedea does to you, man. Just makes you feel some type of way. Fuck, dude. Should I take a phone with me? No phones. I had 2 phones. I got no phone. Am I just picking up every single one of those fucking arc gun ammo crates? Ugh, my god. Ugh, my god. That's a Marwin. He goes to the mall too much. I've thought about it. You know, after working at Batteries Plus, I was like, you know what? I feel like retail isn't that terrible. Like there's like these outerwear companies that I really do feel like, you know, like there's like an Eddie Bauer and stuff like that where I'm like, I like you know, I don't think retail is the worst thing in the world. It's just like the type of retail you work in. And I was like, I feel like it'd be hilarious to like work in a mall. I mean, I would assume there would just be like an LA Fitness nearby, but yeah, that would just be sick. So I've definitely thought about shit like that, and just, you know, if I'm, you know, because they'll have like opening and closing shifts, right? So if you're an opening shift, then you'll be out of there at, you know, fucking, I mean, you'll open the store. I don't know when the mall opens or anything like that, but I've definitely thought about that. But I could see myself working in fucking Bellevue Square Mall. Shout out Marie Too Tough. Marie Too Tough. Am I saying it right? For dropping a bunch of likes. 734 likes already. Holy shit. Oh, I need to be swapping, but I'm waiting for the RPGs. They're pretty much like handling it. You can only spawn like a certain amount of RPGs at a time. There's just kind of like a finite limit based on how many fucking doodads and thingamabobs that you're clicking into this and then doing the little mini game and then blah blah blah. It's like, I swear to fucking god. No, it's no hate, but it is like that's the point of it. Get an extra layer. Yeah, Mari. Is that what I should say? Richard. I mean, it's feeling a little bit too easy, but I'm not. I have no reason to use arc gun, so let's just keep on cruising through. I mean, it means that my guns will do a zillion damage, but these guys are nuking already. I'm assuming they have the cracked out fucking Valkyrie build, and this has actually been a huge boon of Exalted Frames is Archimedea. I think they kind of slap like crazy. God damn. Right. Fight the tank. Time to fight the fucking tank.
Creating a choke point. Literally.
I cannot stand still. No drinking for me. Alright, arc gun time. I mean, it's fucking sick as hell. Super gamer. He is the super gamer. Oh, I love the fall off too. I love how fast you fall. I've always said they have yet to make an arc gun Warframe. If I were to make any Warframe, it would be a fucking arc gun Warframe. And what I've always said is like, I want you to get a Warframe through the Lich system. I want you to go to like Mott or whatever, and you kill Vor, and then like some hunter dude. Like that was my theory in the beginning, but I feel like that would be sick. Like he hunts you down, and you have to do a Lich to get the Warframe. I was like, bring it back, dude. Obviously, but then it could be like an actual boss fight the whole way through that he just shows up in one of your missions. Oh yeah, dude. Sight is getting completely nuked. Like, Sight is not the frame to be playing a tank in. Especially when you can't stand still. That's fucking hilarious. I'm like actually calculating stuff. I feel like that would be awesome. What this game is this? This is Warframe. I'm doing like the end game super random missions that are really, really evil. Oh yeah, this guy's cooked. This guy's cooked beyond belief. We need to just get this tank out of here. Get this tank out of here, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, this guy's screwed, man. I guess I can drink. Oh, God. Sight wasn't ready, man. What Warframe would Kronk choose? That's a good question. Sorry, I didn't say. What Warframe would Kronk choose? Definitely Atlas, bro. Oh, it's got to be Atlas. Oh. What? I like punching. What do I look like? I'm a pretty two-dimensional character. I thought that was clear from the beginning. I never set out to be a very, deep character. You know, I talk to squirrels and I say it was Kuzka's poison. I pulled the wrong lever. So yeah, let me punch, and I'm invincible when I punch. So what can I say? I swear to God, though. It's been a long time, but I saw my first Nightmare Frame hate video in a while. Like, we've memed on it for a while, but then to see it in video, it had a different air to it. I was so Wukong, because he's my the other one would be the monkey. I think monkeys are hilarious. One time I saw this video of a monkey, and he went up to a tourist and And he gave the tourist a little shiny coin, but then he gestured for the banana, but he grabbed the woman's boob. That's what Kronk's into. Kronk watches TikTok. Kronk definitely watches TikTok, in case you didn't know. Kronk's on the same algorithm as me. Kronk's watching 6'7" clips. Oh, am I dead? Am I DD dead? No, chat. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, whoa. If I'm doubling back on myself, I'm killing myself? Is that what I'm learning right now? I'm learning that it's GG for your boy. And that this whole area is death zone. Just major death zone. Yo, welcome to Death Zone. This is like Amar in 20 years when the US collapses and we have feudal lords across the states. Welcome to Death Zone. I heard you need to kill shit. Or maybe get high or both. We do all that stuff. I just love having zero fucking ammo. This is, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm getting giga art gun ammo. Like, I am totally feeling like a goober. Should I just alt fire this fucker? He's feeling silly. Like, honestly, he's feeling a little bit goofy silly, but we can't just clear him out. Oh, can I revive this guy? I have 2 tokens. How many fucking tokens do I need? How many tokens do I need? Well, I got other tokens I can need. Can I go up there? I don't think I can go up there, right? I can't go up there. Yeah, you're cooked. Is there a terminal later on? Yeah, it's GG. Holy fuck. I'm glad I survived. There were some iffy moments. There were some goofy, very silly moments, but thankfully, it's a dub for your boy. We gotta find that terminal. I've got enough tokens. I've definitely got enough tokens. Yeah, I'm stored up. I'm juiced up. We gotta revive him. Watch those wrist rockets. Right on. Dude, have you been seeing that the Battlefront 2 numbers are like higher than they've ever been? I don't know if I could subject myself to like a droid loss again, but like I have been thinking about getting into it because that shit is gaming. Because the theory is that they'll never build, they're never gonna make a Battlefront 3. Which feudal tech billionaire would you want to be a serf to? Well, it would be Bezos in the Northwest because we have Amazon up. Oh no, it would be Satya Nadella. We'd have an Indian lord. Fuck yeah, we'd get good treatment, Avi. We would be of pure blood. Also an Omniforma and a Talforge Blue, that's crazy. Yeah, we would be of the pure blood when Satya Nadella finally loses it. And then we would get Xbox. And Xbox would become the tech god. And we would have different gods. And the first god would be Satya. And the second god would be the box. And the box would teach of technology and of progress. But Satya taught of order. Right, guys? Be prepared. I look directly. Be prepared. It's coming. Be prepared. You have 10 years. Be prepared. It is inevitable. Also, tariffs are paid by the American side.
Fine.
What about Gaben? Yeah, Gaben. And then there would be the Valve uprising. And Valve would preach of revolt. And Valve would preach of freedom. And they would speak of the ecosystem. Also, 1.8 thousand likes. Holy shit, I missed that on TikTok. And Gabe would be the savior. And he would speak of adult games. A world where adult games are allowed. Huh? Huh? Putting another news story in there, even though when you look into the story, it's actually very gross, so don't look into that story, but that's a dub, Chad. Enough waffling. It's 8:09. We should be actually right on the money to do a deep Archimedea as well, so that's gonna be maximum gaming. It's gonna be downright dastardly, because what can I say, man? Deep Archimedea is very much easier. So much easier. So, let's enjoy ourselves a little bit. Alright, let's enjoy ourselves a little bit. What can I say, man? I don't get to do it often. Maybe this is a crazy Monday, but... Yo, crazy Monday, bro. No, and I'm glad to have bigger chat on both sides. It looks a lot cleaner. And I can get time codes now, at least on one platform, so there's that. Alright. I already bought my shard. I could buy some Vokas. Yo, bro! Buy your Vokas!
To prepare the stock rooms for your arrival.
Oh, I should mention, while we're getting into the second half, Wednesday we're doing another Soulframe stream, so I've been holding off on Soulframe for quite a while because they've been doing a lot of updates. The fragment system and how they've changed the earning of weapons is pretty simple to understand, so I'll cover it briefly, but it's the joineries that are just downright criminal. So I'm doing a video on that on Wednesday, so that's the next upcoming stream, so expect that on Wednesday, same place, same time. And yeah, that's been a huge fucking headache for me. I've cried over it, I've died over it, so I'm just running back and forth, hoping to find some good chests, and that's about it. So huge struggle. Let's see what we get. Holy shit. I can't decide, but I think I want to take Garuda. Garuda gets infinite energy. What do we have in terms of modifiers? Frame curse, ability overload. This is literally a freebie. All of these are a joke. Oh, I'm taking Tenet, Tetra. So we got Garuda, Tenet, Tetra. Ooh, I'm taking ooh. Do I take Agrit? And then Cassowar? Dual Skana. Do I use Dual Skana? I might have a build on Dual Skana. Let me see. I was either that or Cassowar. Cassowar might have a lot of damage. I could take Vericres. What are the missions? Assassination. Ooh, I would probably want Vericres then. Relentless Tide. Entanglement, Postmortal Surges. That's all pretty easy. Yeah, I would actually want the Riot. I think I do want the Riot in that case. That's infinite ammo. Tenet Tetra does a lot of damage. Okay, so we're going to definitely go Garuda. Alright, Garuda. Tenet Tetra. One of the strongest full autos in the game. Of course, I have a ribbon for it, obviously. Riot. Riot 848. And, of course, Vericres. This is going to be a fun one. That is a single target weapon. That is a Warfan, just a normal ass Warfan. Alright. There's the build. Doesn't look too difficult to me. I could turn on all of these if I wanted to. I don't have to. Ability overload, frame curse, fractured armor, gear embargo. Yeah, most of these don't matter. Bro, I could turn on all of them. Huh. Do I turn on all of them? And then take a different pistol? That's what I'm thinking I'm doing. These are all a joke. Frame Curse Syndrome literally does nothing. It's like meaningless. Opens a Void Rift at your feet when you use an ability. Fuck off. Suck my dick. You see what I mean? How Temporal Archimedea just like really just rams it in, and then Deep Archimedea is like la 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 la. So you like fail at Deep Archimedea, that's cringe. Like obviously failing any Archimedea is cringe. And what I mean by that is that you will go through cringe, and then one day you'll learn. One day you'll get on top of Archimedea, and it'll be easy, and you won't really fail much, and then you'll understand. When you've it's been around for a long time. I've been realizing it's got to be more than a year at this point. That was in Trotty, right? Or that was the later update. Was that the Dante update that they released Archimedea? But I'm waffling. I think we're good. I want to take a different pistol, though. But I'm thinking I might want to take an Encumber pistol. So let me look at my list, because that means I can take a freebie. So I might be better off with an Encumber pistol. I could just take Dual Toxin Incarnon and just call it a day. That would be a gamer-ass choice. I could take Sicarus. Oh, I was thinking about redoing my Dual Tox, wasn't I? Did I redo it? Did I turn it into gas? No, I haven't yet. Okay, I was actually thinking about turning it into gas, but I'm going to worry about that later. For now. What do I think? I'm thinking I might actually do Dual Tox. Or maybe Furis. I don't know. I guess Furis is a little easier to charge. Especially because that alternate phase can be so annoying. So I'll use Furis. I feel like I use dual talks a lot, and it's kind of annoying to charge, so we'll take Furis. Okay, there's the loadout. I love a freebie. That's sick. All right, let's cover Garuda. A lot of weird Archon shards, a lot of primary colors, ability strength, of course. Shield capacity, energy max, and casting speed. This does like speed up your charge time and stuff, so pretty nice to have. I'm using Eclipse. Obviously, Garuda has a passive. When you kill enemies, you'll build up a gauge based on your damage dealt. This is Roar. This is the same type of damage buff as Roar. So what I'm doing is I'm using Eclipse alongside that. So we have two different damage buffs so that they'll calculate differently and you'll get a bigger bonus than if I put in Roar. Because Roar is just going to add on top of what already exists. This is giving me 100% damage. So this is more damage than I would get from Roar. So it's already better. So shout out TXR. He's a cool character. Yeah, appreciate that. This is also triple Umbra, so that I have 1100 armor. That is 79.7% damage reduction. Pretty nice. But it's also double shield regen. You see the total shield, getting the max shield is going to get you some really fast shield recharge rate. So, you know, I don't have adaptation, so that's going to work a little bit differently. But yeah, it's still just hoping for an Aegis proc, and then you've got multi-augmented for some more power strength. So I'm not actually using Arcane Avenger because I'm keeping my shield up, so it's an important thing to understand. But 300% power strength with the Archon charge is kind of crazy. I will cover Tenet Tetra. Going to be using it with a Riven. This is multi-shot damage. This is a freebie, obviously, so you could replace it with Heavy Caliber. You could replace it with Rifle Elementalist, would also be a pretty fire choice. But yeah, this is a monster. I'm using Deadhead on this, which can suck, but with a full auto, that does so much damage. You have 2,800 damage. I mean, with a massive multi-shot buff, so... I am using Prime Cryo rounds on my blast. I've got 40% heat, so not crazy, but that is just improving the damage of the bullet, but not the AoE of the blast, but it won't really matter. I am using Vigilante supplies, but as always, it's a total freebie of an Archimedea, so not allowed to fail. This is going to turn, the Incarnon form is going to turn the Furis into a flamethrower. Really wide spray. Obviously shoots really fast, has a ton of status chance. But yeah, this is on hitting enemies affected by electricity, plus 40% multi-shot, stacks up to 3 times, so that is pretty criminal. On headshot, 10% chance for instant reload, so this is on headshot, so that means that if you land a bunch of headshots in a row, you could potentially just have infinite ammo, so it's pretty poggers. Increased accuracy by 50%, so kind of sick. Last one. Base status chance by 28%, that is monstrous. That is insanity. And we're going to come over here and look at the stats. And of course, what I want is Incarnon form. So that is a fire rate of 24 when my companion's alive. With multi-shot, it is going to factor in multi-shot for the status chance. And then it's just viral heat with secondary encumber. 156% status chance, but I have a 107% chance for heat. So statistically, I'm essentially guaranteed to have a heat proc on every multi-shot. On every multi-shot, which means when you calculate, when you add in multi-shot, then it's evil. So that's important for encumber. I mean, you're at a high enough ratio that you're guaranteed you will only get 1 encumber per bullet. So no matter how high my multi-shot is, with this type of weapon, you only get 1. But you have a fire rate of 24, so that is 24 random status effects a second, theoretically, if the math checks out, because you do have over 100% status. So if you calculate the number of multi-shot, so the thing is, all this means is that the more multi-shot you have, the closer you get to 100%, right? That's the whole gimmick, is that this is 24% chance on status effect. So that means that first you have to proc a status effect, and then you have the number of status effects you've procced based on your multi-shot as well, so you add multi-shot to that number. So with my multi-shot, theoretically, you know, Galvanized Diffusion is giving me 1.2 on top of this, so this is going to put me at fucking... Is that right? Yeah, 4.3. Yeah, that's just criminal. Oh yeah, because I don't have a Riven. Yeah, no, that's normal. Wait, why is the... Wait, I'm just realizing. 3.1, wait. It has a base multi-shot of 1.4? What the fuck? I did not even realize that. Wow, interesting. Wow. I guess that does pretty much guarantee. Wow. I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, I don't have a ribbon for this. Why are the numbers different? I thought it was supposed to be like 2.9 or something. That's nuts, man. Anyway, don't get too distracted. But yeah, that's that should be enough status chance that you know you're good. You get 100. You get 1 extra status chance per tick of damage. So sorry for the overcomplicated explanation, but Encumber does have a little bit of that going on. But yeah, the final one is just melee animosity on Vericres. These guys have a 300% slash rock on the standing attack, and they have a double 250 and a 500 on the heavy attack. So just spamming Tenokai. I have viral in there, but yeah, it's just I have some duplicates on viral, so you could definitely get rid of that. But this should be a little bit goofy, I would think. Like, I don't think it's too crazy hard. All right. Yeah, I can just take all 4. Nice. It's clutch. I'll take a Furis Incarnon. Relentless Tide. What do we care about? Fissure Cascade. Complete joke. Does not matter. Rupturing Fragments. A little bit dangerous. Enemies. Those little arm dudes are going to explode. Alchemical Invulnerability. 10% of enemies are equipped with an impervious elemental barrier that can only be destroyed by an Ampher of corresponding element. Doesn't really matter. You'll toss them around anyway, so not too hard. So enemies are faster, but they are weaker, I guess. Fortified Foes. Ooh, Guardian Eximus. That kind of sucks. And finally, Fragmented Tide never stops. That's actually a good one. That's a bonus that makes the mission easier. Slain enemies burst with void enemies or energy. So, complete joke. See what I mean? Goo Goo Gaga tier. Poo Poo Pee Pee tier. I'm pretty sure there's some type of like volume that automatically opens your window. So let's just see it. All right, come on, man. Treat me right for a deeper Archimedea. We should time this just about perfectly, and then I can munch on my fucking Big Mac. God, I love McDonald's, Chad. I have to see, because I'm fine with booting out of this and seeing if I can get somebody else in. Right, Chad. Sometimes I know that it doesn't catch right away. Oh, there's one. Okay, not terrible. I want to make sure and keep my 1 active and also keep my 2 active. Alright, sweet. Yeah, you can see it's a full auto. It's very slow, but it just chunks, and it's got blast damage, so now it's just goofy silly. So we got a Valkyr. Do we get one more, or is it a duo? Do we get one more, or is it a duo? How long do we have to roll for? I guess I could swap to the Furis, but I actually kind of want to use Tenet Tetra, because it's genuinely a weapon that I find very interesting. And really is just a full auto that does a zillion damage. That's like its only thing that I really care about. Also, I forget that I have infinite energy and I can just do this whenever I want. And I can just heal it immediately. Okay, lol. Nice! I did not think it would still matchmake this late in the mission. A 3-stack is... Oh, it's a Loki? Oh, shit. What does that mean, chat? What are your theories currently? What are you postulating? Thoughts on the Loki? No, and I honestly, this is basically Garuda's base fashion. I haven't really changed it much. I wish Garuda had a cooler skin. Honestly, I could see a cool Garuda skin coming soon. That would be on my list. I think her base prime skin looks really good, and so I just kind of build off of that. And you can still like use Tenogen and stuff, so it's really sick, dude. All right. 2.61 million gaming. Alright. Your boy's dead. The mini Giga Chad is dead, unfortunately. I will say the only thing that sucks about Primary Deadhead is literally just Intrati Labs. Because so many of the enemies, like basically half the enemies in Intrati Labs, you're not going to get a fucking headshot kill on. You're not going to get a headshot kill on the bots unless you like shoot their body first. So Like it's basically just the dogs and the walking arm dudes. Like those are the only things you're really getting headshot kills on, so it just fucking kills me, man. It makes me cry all the time. I play this game that I love and I just weep endlessly over how cruel and evil it is. But I'm fine with it. I don't think it's the biggest deal. Like, I play mostly solo anyway, so I was like, I don't really care for an Archimedea. We have a full squad. Oh, your boy got giga nuked by the explodey hands for sure. Definitely explodey hands. That was a major danger. But we should be safe. I do not care about the Gruzling. Whatever the Gruzling. I think I saw that frame at the 1999 place yesterday. Oh, you talking about Garuda? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, sick profile picture. I can actually see your profile picture now. Oh, look. Oh, nice. Right, chat. More. What was this next one? I completely forgot. Oh, it's in alchemy, right? Alchemy. You're right. Oh, good shot. I love that shot. Okay, let's refill this real quick. Activate that. Spam that. Don't really need melee duplicate anymore. Unfortunately, chat. Unfortunately, chat. Oh, and a melee arcane adapter. I have enough of those that I don't think I need them anymore. Ooh, nice. Right next to me. Perfect. Would you look at that? It's wonderful. Oh, these guys are invincible. That is not an AM4 either. I am a silly guy. I'm a goofy, silly little boy. Such a strange little fellow. Right. Oh, did I land that? Oh, you see how sometimes I throw these AM4s like way too lightly. Like straight up like a child. I gotta lock in a little bit more. Can't let these AM4s go to waste. At least it's not Eximus AM4s. As long as it's not Eximus AM4s. That is the one that kills my soul and makes this otherwise just boring mission also take fucking 1,000 years, and you're just crying the whole time. You're like, what are we doing, dude? That's where my brain starts to really rot. It's just picking up orbs and desperately running around and hoping the spawns can be consistent. It is, whew. There are very rare moments where I actually, you know, sometimes I'm trolling, sometimes I'm memeing on you guys. Honestly, if I'm being real. I'm having a bit of a cheeky laugh, you know. But no, that's a rough moment. All right. But I'm telling you, a smart squad in an Archimedea definitely stays close together. They kind of know that. And that's the one thing that you can count on is, you know, if somebody's gonna struggle, like, pretty quickly. It makes itself very clear. And I think that's what I'll always love about Archimedeas, is that the reasons you struggle are not, like, never really as cut and dry. You know, they can be very confusing to understand, and it makes the game mode, like, somewhat unapproachable. But I think that's part of it. Like, I don't want everybody doing Archimedeas. I want people who think they're ready to do Archimedeas. And I think people try it at a level where it's very difficult, and then it's just like, okay. I mean, as long as they don't get completely... There's a threshold where you can still, like, die and struggle, and it's not a burden on your team. Like, at a certain point, your team is just like, I'm sorry, man. That's why I take Vazarin as well, because I can just instant revive. I just tap it, and you're back. So I have 8 of those. I get 4 on my operator and 4 on my Warframe. So if somebody dies, if people die 8 times, they go down 8 times. Because, you know, like, every time you go down, you have less time. Like, you bleed out for less and less time. I think you can still go into last gasp, and the timer, maybe that timer reduces as well, but like, by the 3rd or 4th time, you're looking at, like, a couple seconds to do anything before you're just dead. So yeah, there's a threshold where you're like, okay, Jesus Christ, you guys, this is hitting a point, and it's per mission, so you can die. And I think the last gasp timer is also based on mission as well. So, like, you just have to make it through that mission, and then you're back to where you square one, and you're like, all right, dude, I've got 8 more revives for you. You know, I hope you survive. Like, I have the best intentions, and I I want to have the utmost faith in them. And then I was just like, trust me, this game mode can be very difficult. Like, I know for a lot of people it's very easy, and they're like, oh, well, you know, as long as I don't get a bad negative modifier, I'll always use this frame, and I'll use this broken build on this frame. And then, you know, I know people did that with Jade for a long time, but my whole goal has always been like, dude, if the mission's gonna force me to use specific gear, then I'm gonna accommodate the mission parameters as much as I can. And you know, if I get a freebie and literally like all of the negative modifiers are actually like joke modifiers that don't matter, then guess what? Your boy's eating real good, and I take the Furis Incarnon, I spoil myself a little bit, and that's all I do. But I will never choose a different frame. I'll always be forced to choose whatever frame is shown there. So a 3 in 60 chance is actually a lot better odds than you think. I can tell you that. When you've played enough frames, you're like, wait a minute, these are actually fine odds. Like, statistically, you can only get limbo so many times. You know what I mean? No hate or anything, but you know, that's about where I'm at. That's the one where I'm like, I probably wouldn't do well. Or like Ivara. Like Loki, I can still make work. Ashe, I can still make work. You know, Octavia, I can still make work for sure. So there's not really another example of like a frame that I truly would not be in a good spot with. Like maybe even Ivara. It's really just Limbo that I don't like playing Limbo. I think the whole cause like the Rift Surge, the idea of like getting so much damage from your Rift Torrent ability. I don't know which one is the augment and which one is the ability, but one of them is one. But yeah, that is a lot of damage. But just I was like, okay, so you do this and then this and then this, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just not gonna learn it. Sorry, Limbo. Sorry, that I'll leave you in the dregs. Limbo is like a gate, so I store my gear by usage. So there's like all the normal frames are like 0.7% usage, and then all the prime frames are like 1.2 or something. So Limbo and Ivara are like the wall, and then everything above that is like, this is stuff that I actually like use regularly. So unfortunately, Ivara I use Ivara on spy missions. So I actually have like a damage Ivara build, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't really need like a separate build for spy because it doesn't really matter. So I have like a giga maxed out damage build. Like I have Artemis bow with blast on it, because obviously it just has like a shit ton of multi-shot. You know, it just shoots fucking 5 bullets or whatever. So it means that, where's the fucking grate? There's a grate over here somewhere. I always forget where the grade is. But yeah, there's it's the same idea for like the Cernos. Like it's just a bow with a ton of multi-shot, and it deals so much damage that I'm using Roar with Blast and Primary Crux. So you have like a horizontal line of bullets. So you're like almost guaranteed to hit multiple heads. And so you just build up Crux like instantly, and then you're proccing like tons of Blast on every bullet on top of the amount of multi-shot that you have. So it cascades very quickly. And then, you know, Roar is a universal faction damage modifier. So it's like a multiplicative damage buff to your Blast AoE. So you get some crazy synergy. So it's actually like a very powerful, tactical, offensive, high damage Ivara build, like if necessary, but I've never really felt it necessary. Like it's nice to see. And the one thing is she's slow, right? When you do your invis, then you're fucking slowed down. You can only double jump and roll, but that's still very good movement. You can move around just fine by just double jumping and rolling. God knows I've done it. God knows I've done it. Jesus. All right. Can I get some water? What's the last one? Oh yeah, it's an easy one. All right. Woo. Chat. Just relax, bro. It's gonna be too easy. Oh, and it's so nice. I've started accumulating Forma for the first time, built Forma for the first time in a long time. And it's just so nice to just have that stockpile in case I want to work with it. Because I'm like, I wanted to make a point. I was pretty close. It was basically just like the normal single versions of weapons that I already had. Like the single Magnus, Stubba, single Comac, Bolto as well. There should be a Bolto Incarnon. I 100% stand by. If there's gonna be a fucking Furis Incarnon, there needs to be a Bolto Incarnon. Because the Bolto doesn't have any other form. There's not a Bolto Prime, and Bolto Prime is pretty shit. Even Ak Bolto Prime is pretty decent. But the normal Bolto just is what it is. So give me a fucking Bolto Incarnon the next time you make an Incarnon. I don't give a fuck what it is. Make a pistol Incarnon and put it on the Bolto. I don't care, man. Put on the Stubba, alright? You fucked yourself over. Like, the Comac is still pretty strong. The Magnus is still very strong. You can do some goofy, insane crits with the Magnus. And then you just throw, like, Fire or Blast. I couldn't decide which one I had on there, but I felt like Blast would have gone super crazy, so that's like the maxed out choice. I'm a very big proponent of take advantage of your status types. You know, I'm not always using fucking Corrosive on all my builds. I gotta be real. I gotta be real with you, Chet. You know, I have Viral on a lot of builds. You know, I don't always have Armor Strip. That's the other thing. Like, I'll have Fire, which is 50% Armor Strip, but 50% Armor Strip does not scale past, like, level 1000. It'll pretty much scale you up till then, so it's not the worst. Like, Fire Armor Strip can still do you pretty good in an Archimedea and stuff, but definitely if you're hitting level cap, you need to be full stripping for stuff like that. I mean, it's really just like Thrax and stuff like that. You can kind of deal with trash mobs pretty easily. That's what I've always said. I'm glad that, like, the new content, like all the Omnia content, does have a lot of that vibe where it is like modified survival type shit. Like, it's like a reverse survival, you know, instead of, oh, I need to collect this shit. Was I too low? Shit, that was too low. Got it, nailed it. It's a reverse survival instead of, well, maybe it's not a reverse survival. You're like clearing pylons, and it's like this weird gameplay loop. You know, when I'm playing it solo, I do actually hang out by the pylons, and I do clear them by killing enemies, because I find that I can actually, like, keep up with the pace of the mission a little bit quicker, and then I can be somewhat ahead of the curve. Maybe not a crazy amount ahead of the curve, but it's definitely possible. So that is kind of an important thing. We got two of these going. I'm gonna go grab that Echo Voca. I'm pretty sure it was an Echo Voca. Getting some lag real quick? Nah, we're chill, dude. Totally gaming. Alright, sweet, excellent. I don't know if this also reduces slowdowns as well. That'd be kind of sick. Oh, did this guy fall? Where the hell did he go? He fell. Oh, he's right here. Okay, nice. Don't know what the hell that was, but it seems we're still fine. So, spamming it like crazy. I got 10 seconds. You got it, bro. You got it, my guy. I'm heading this way. I'm snagging this. Where are you, brew? Where are you, brew? Alright, excellent. Yeah, we're going to cut it right up to the letter. I hope this boss fight doesn't take 50 million years. We have a Valkyr. Potentially he's putting out some crazy damage. Potentially, we'll see. I have good vibes. I do have Furis plus Vericres, so I could get some decent proccing every status type in the game, and also the other shit. Ooh, but this Loki may struggle a little bit. This may get a little risky, chat. I don't know. Oh, fuck, chat. I really don't know. Alright. Looking excellent. Let's come over here. And I think this should be too easy. Alright, sweet. Yeah, these guys are kind of goofy. This part is like always. It's an iffy situation. I never really know how it's gonna go based on the team. It always depends on the team. Like, we're all gonna kind of play differently, but this mission does have to end at a certain point. So, yeah, I was needing to post that other thing. Oh, that's good damage. Oh, that's really good damage. But I want to try and get some kills and build up some headshots. Alright, let's get this all built up. And then I should be able to help proc every status effect in the game. I think I can just stand here and do this. I need to just get this as well, and then I think I can just stand in his face. I need to actually get the hits. I need to get the hit reg. That's the thing that sucks. Should I just be doing this, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll get more damage out of it. Not sure. I can kind of look at the damage stats, but we're already doing better in that last mission. We're already surviving a lot better. He's at half health already. Yeah, I think I'm potentially getting more damage out of this. We keep this active and this active as well. Smack this, fuck. Yeah, I think this guy has like billions of HP, so I don't really think that a couple million, like I can maybe build up a couple 100 million, or like tens of millions maybe. Like this number doesn't actually scale up that quick for my build. It's not that crazy. I could see, here, we could try it, let's see. See how high it goes. 24, 40, 60, 90, 100, 114, 114 million. That's not crazy. That's like doing nothing. Like, let's be real, chat. Alright, let's be 100% honest. I'm not spamming that shit. In actual, like, gameplay. There are some, like, content moments where I'm like, yeah, I could see it on, like, a fucking... On, like, the guy who does level cap disruption type vibes. I think people do that build quite a bit for that shit. Where is he? Is he down? No, he's up. What the hell? What's that shit? What's going on here? What's going on here, bro? What's going on here, boy? Shout out Chris, welcome in. Good to see you. You can see the chat a little bit easier now. Alright. I'm back. It's actually, we appreciate it. Dude, I think I'm finally hitting good bicep curls. I think I'm actually hitting them properly. I'm doing this crazy kind of wonky technique. But yeah, I'm basically just doing like, dude, I feel like I have to move up in weight so much with these fucking bicep curls to like hit it properly. Like I'm already doing 4 sets of fucking 24 and I'm like, what am I doing here? I just bought a 30 pound and now I need a fucking 35 pound? This is bullshit. But I'm doing it more in like a braced, I'm doing like a one-handed braced. Because I've always had like a muscle imbalance on my left side. So I always do biceps specifically alternate so I can just focus on each arm a little bit separately. But it means I have to go into like a little bit better position so that I'm not hurting myself. But it also means that that same position I can just use a backpack. I realize, like just pick up a backpack with a bunch of shit in it. Anything with a handle. That's kind of why I do it. I use a kettlebell. That's the main thing. I don't use dumbbells to do bicep curls anymore. I use a kettlebell because it kind of like, it moves around in your hand a little bit, but it's more like holding an actual weighted object. Like I feel like it's rare that I pick up an object that's like held like that. Like if I'm lifting something up that way, it's generally like a bag or something like that. Like when I was lifting car batteries, that was like 90% of the time was I'm not like deadlifting that because I'm lifting it up with one hand. It's not like a one-handed deadlift. So I'm kind of like bracing and then, you know, pulling upward with my bicep, and that's how I'm lifting like these fucking 70-pound car batteries. Like you're starting it and then maybe using 2 hands, but it's kind of awkward with the handles and shit. It's kind of annoying to lift with 2 hands. So that's kind of why I did it. So you got pretty good at like, you know, is that unilateral movements? So that's kind of how I do it. So I kind of like move my legs and then the weight is in front of me. I guess I could like give you guys an example because we are done. We finished 8:43, perfect timing. And I have to send my emails and shit. But yeah, I kind of have it. Is that Vericres? Yep. Hell yeah, it is. I mean, it's just a war fan. Oh, look at that. Yellow, Tauforge yellow, blue, double Tauforge blue, and an Omniform. Wow. What a dub. What a massive dub. Yeah, so the position is kind of like here. Oh, that's a bad position. But yeah, it's like I'm turned to the side and then my arm is like at this angle. So you're kind of like getting the stretch and stuff. So that's kind of how I do it. Shout out, Chris. No, I think like doing them unilaterally has like really changed it. And it's helped me a lot. So I have been thinking about, tell me how you build the Vericres. Yeah, I gotcha. So the Vericres is a war fan. So it has a stance called Votive Onslaught, which I think is from Railjack, which has a 300% slash proc on the standing attack. It's also just got some really big damage multipliers. And then we've also got Perfect Cut, which is 250% slash procs and one 500%. Love the farm. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope that angle was totally not gross, but yeah, so these are massive slash procs. So it's purely just Dreamer's Wrath, melee animosity. So Dreamer's Wrath is increasing Tennokai chance. So instead of Discipline's Merit, which is just every 4, which would mean that you would never build up melee animosity, now you are getting it less often, but you're getting those big instances of damage. So you're getting, you know, big damage single slash procs. That's it. You're favoring the damage of the slash procs. So you've got Gladiator Might in there, giving you a little bit of a crit chance per combo, and then it's just Prime Fury, you know, all the classics with Viral. Although my teammates were proccing Viral, so that's not 100% necessary. So you could put in like Galvanized Elementalist, you could put in Blood Rush, stuff like that, and then you could lean in all the way to the slash damage, and I just kind of knew. So I'm using it as a single target mostly. That's this specific type of weapon is kind of how it's loaded out. So yeah, I still need to get that fucking LA Fitness membership. I was gonna talk to my mom and maybe go in and take a look, but yeah, that's all I got for you, chat. Next stream is happening on Wednesday. That's also happening at 7 p.m. Pacific. So we're going to be covering Soulframe. I'm going to be breaking down farming tips, really just tips for getting the new joineries. Also breaking down the new fragment system. It's much easier. So shout out Chris, appreciate it. Love you too. What else? Yeah, so that's Wednesday. Friday is going to be Night Rain as always. There should be a new Everdark Sovereign. And then Saturday, all day from like 2 p.m. Pacific to potentially like 8 p.m. Pacific is going to be a guest stream with Kyle from KM Fitness and his friends Adam and Liam. So we're going to have 4 people on the stream for the first time here in this room. We're going to have chat up on this monitor. It's going to be big. I'm going to move it up so it's really easy to see. You know, we're going to break for pizza in the middle. So it's going to be an all-day stream. It's going to be crazy. Just clip farming like a band of merry gentlemen. No, Taylor's not going to be showing up. No, Taylor's part of a different friend group, I guess I would say. Taylor's a friend of Batteries Plus. So or from Batteries Plus. So yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. So lots of big streams coming up this week. So obviously Saturday is at a different time. But yeah, all the other streams, Wednesday and Friday, are at the normal time. Obviously, if you enjoyed and you want to get involved, I have a Discord. Link to my Discord is in the description on YouTube. It's in the About section on Twitch, and it's on my profile on TikTok. You can click my face twice. If you are watching on YouTube, I do appreciate if you drop a like. It does help out the video in the future. And yeah, you saw it. Today was the raffle. So in the Discord for Warframe content, or anybody who plays Warframe, if you join the Discord, you'll be automatically entered in the raffle. And then for future months, you just got to show up and say hi. And if you sent a message in that month, then you'll be entered in the raffle. And then if you want a double entry in the raffle, then yeah, there's a community showcase that happens alongside that. And then, yeah, if you submit like builds or fashion or anything cool that you're like, hey, this is a submission, then you'll be entered in the raffle. You get a double chance, and you can show up for multiple months. So that's about all I got for you, folks. I hope you have a good night. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye-bye. Boop.